A lot of people fail, bro, because they be so worried about girls. I said this in the YouTube video. Girls is some of these guys' biggest downfalls because they try to impress girls. They will put their life on hold to make sure a woman's happy over his own self. Like, seriously, that's why a lot of guys fail. Okay, it's 24 hours in a day. You'll see a guy give a girl 8 hours of text messages and phone calls. His whole mind. When you can take that same 8 hours and put it into income, money, learning how to invest. Like goals, writing your goals down, praying, something.
Man, first off, man, shout out to Bandman Kevin, man. I rock with his messaging that he puts out there. What we have to understand, what I didn't understand was, man, women put themselves first. And a lot of times as men, we put ourselves last. And we all know, man, that this world is made from energy. So when you put yourself last, other people are gonna put you last. You know, women, what we have to understand with women, they already know what they want to do with you in their life. They already categorized you within the first couple seconds of you meeting them. So it's really a waste of time when you're chasing, trying to pursue them, and you're thinking about them all the time when they're focused on the next dude. And that's what we do as men so much because we want that validation. We want to feel good about ourselves. And a lot of times, most men are not used to getting women. So when you're not used to getting women, you'll do anything just to get one. And a lot of times a woman will hold that over your head because she knows that you ain't got no bigger focus. Because you can't really be locked in to something that's bigger, but then locked into a woman at the same time. That's too much mental capacity to do that. But guess what? That's what we do as men. We continue to chase, thinking that we're gonna get the price, but no, it's like a carrot being dangled over a horse's head. You're never gonna get it. It's an illusion. That's why the best thing to do is to be worried about yourself. And we don't be worried about ourselves. We be worried about what she's doing, what she got going on. How about you make her feel that way about you? But no, you can't do that because you don't feel good about yourself. But check this out. The only way you're gonna feel better about yourself is when you take that time and put in work to yourself. Change your mindset, change the way you feel about yourself. You got to improve your life and put your needs first. And the way you put your needs first is you got to come from the mindset that, man, if this woman doesn't invest into me or shows me that she wants me, I'm not going to deal with her. Man, I know I've said this on multiple videos, but man, what y'all got to understand is women value safety and security. Man, and with that, they need a leader. They need somebody that can lead the way. And how can you lead the way if you're just so locked into her? She wants to be locked into you so she can be in the car riding, but you don't know where you're going. You looking over in the seat like, hey man, where are we going? Hey, what are we supposed to be doing? You're looking at her for guidance, but you supposed to be the guidance. You supposed to be the rock. You supposed to be the structure. I never understood that. I always felt like, man, I got to put my all into the woman. I got to show her that I'm the one. I got to prove to her. But you know what I wasn't doing? I wasn't proving nothing to myself. You know, I wasn't proving to myself that I could do it. And a lot of times, man, we don't, as men, a lot of us don't have no self-worth. We look for validation from other people. And this is just not men, but people in general. We're always looking for validation from outside sources to make us feel good. But you got to make yourself feel good. You got to feel worthy enough. You got to have self-respect. You know what I'm saying? You have to know your value, because a lot of times we let other people tell us our value. We let other people demean us and diminish us. We let other people, if they don't like us, it makes us not like ourselves. And guess what? When everybody stops believing in you, you still got to believe in yourself, because you still got to live with yourself. Man, that's why I say on this channel, man, it's bigger than women. It's bigger than that, because you got to get a hold of your mind, because guess what? Other people will constantly try to, like, you know what I'm saying, sway you to how you should think, how you should believe, what you should do. And you can't do that. You gotta pay attention solely to people's actions. When it comes to women, pay attention to her actions. The actions will tell you everything you need to know. But if her actions are not telling you she wants to be around you and want to be an active participant in your life, you keep it going. Yeah, it sucks, but you keep it going, because you don't have time to waste on that. Like, I want to take this to a deeper level real quick. Like, man, well, we have to understand, anything exterior, anything outside of yourself, like whether it's a woman, cars, clothes, money, cribs, whatever it is, that comes secondary to yourself. That has to come secondary, because all that other stuff is not going to mean anything if you don't have your mental right. If it's not right up here, none of that's gonna mean anything. If you have the girl you want, but yet you don't know what you wanna do with your life and you don't have no focus and no drive, well, that's not gonna mean anything that you have that woman. Take care of this first and everything else becomes a byproduct of your life. And that's the way we have to move. But a lot of times, again, when you coming from a scarcity mindset, then you're going to have these issues. You're going to continue to chase women. You're going to continue to put yourself last. And when I put myself last, everybody else put me last. Again, this world is all energy. When you put yourself first, people will put you first. It's funny how that works, right? When you put yourself first, other people will put you first. That's how it works. It works all off of energy. However you think up here is what's going to happen back to you. You're going to get it right back. And that's the way you got to think. That's why you got to think in abundance. See, a lot of times when it comes to the abundance mindset, you know, we're very abundant when everything is going good in our life. But what happens when everything is not going good in your life? Are you still abundant? You know, are you still abundant? Because a lot of times I felt like I had an abundance mindset, but I really didn't, because when things weren't going good, I didn't know how to act. I got desperate. You know, at the end of the day, the love that you give yourself has to be enough. See, a lot of times, man, we have this void, and that's why we chase women, because we have these unrealistic expectations that we put onto people. We feel like, man, like, you met this chick and you're like, man, she got to be my wife. I'm gonna have 3 kids with her. I'm gonna have this fairy tale lifestyle with her. And you thinking about all this and you don't even know her last name yet. But as a man, you have to continue to focus on yourself, because that's what's going to get you through. That vision is what's going to keep you focused. That vision is what's going to keep you from not being depressed. That's what's going to keep you going when you locked into yourself. But when you locked into a woman, it's going to always be a losing battle, because she doesn't want the dude that's always blowing her up, because that's what every other dude is doing. She wants the dude that's not blowing her up and is focused on his success, focused on his craft, because again, women value safety and security. So therefore they want a leader, because in this society, women are very vulnerable. So they need somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who's not scared, somebody that knows how to wear the pants, somebody that knows how to stand 10 toes down. And a lot of us men don't stay 10 toes down. And that's the whole point of this video. You can't focus on women and focus on your craft at the same time. All right, guys, so that's my video for today. I definitely appreciate all the new subscribers, the new love, man. I appreciate you guys. Let's make sure we continue to like the video, comment, subscribe, and share, guys. And I'm gone.